All right, so my trading day is done. It is Tuesday. Let me talk about today. Man, my beard's getting thick. Anyways, the very first trade I had of the day, it was an experimental trade on trying to figure things out. It was not the hybrid trade, and I lost $2,000 right in the very beginning. Great first trade. You're like, yay! Gonna dig myself out of a hole for the rest of the day. And then so I dropped that trade. I wasn't trading more. It was the red line trade. I've been successful with it, but I actually have had losses with it. I think that was the third loss I've had in I think 5 days. And it's a big loss. And it's just not worth it to me at this point because I'm trying to find something that's higher percentage of wins. And you do get a lot of wins with that, but the win percentage is pretty high and it can run 40, 60 ticks. Like I've had some big wins with it, but I just don't like to lose, especially the very first trade of the day. So just hid that indicator and just went off two other trades. I went off the major trend trade and then the hybrid trade. And so this video, I'm going to talk about just the hybrid trade and it cleaned up today. It did fantastic. I went through basically from the time I started, which was 5 o'clock in the morning, until just until I could go no further. It was 11:21 by the time I started making this movie in the morning, and actually, it was, I think it was about 12 o'clock. But can't see the last hour or so, but I'll check that later. There was 11 trade opportunities. That's just for the hybrid trade, and the hybrid trade's been just kicking butt. It's been doing fantastic. You just need a couple of these, and you can make your day. And I got a few of them, didn't get all of them because I stopped right around 10 o'clock ish. I came back and forth. I know I missed a couple trades. There was one little set that was in 20 minutes. There was three trades. Now, again, this trade does not trade every single day. Out does trade every day, not every hour. The first trade, I'll show you this. It happened at 6:25 in the morning. So I sat in the chair for about an hour and a half before I had the first trade. And I didn't even take that trade because it was 6:25. Sometimes 6:25, the price will just drop all of a sudden. It's one of those program algorithms out there in the world that just drops the market. So I didn't even trade that one. The first one I got into, which was actually at 6:34, which is the opening bell, and that's a white knuckle time because the market is still fluctuating up and down quite a lot. But it did work out for me. And so let's get into that first trade, okay? So 634 came. Oh, yep. I'm in trading full screen. Thank you. Go away. Thank you. Okay. So what I was looking at with this trade was at 634. Let me kind of expand this out and make it a little bigger for us. This is this indicator right here, okay? Getting the blue arrow. Oh, by the way, I get asked once in a while, what's my indicators? Um, I, you can figure them out, but it's the settings that are I'm going to keep to myself. Court made these settings, and so he's done thousands of thousands, and he can look back years by just tweaking little settings here and there because of the software he has. And so the settings I'm not going to say, but you can find these arrows and you can find these stuff. It's just all about the settings and what he does for his algorithm that he likes. Anyways, 634. So got in on the very tippy top of this guy at 43.50. And like I said, I had a white knuckle a little bit, and it did eventually get me out, which was good. And I made a quick 200 bucks off that one. The next trade that didn't happen, again, this is like an hour later, 7:42. I was going kind of nuts at this point, not to be totally honest. But I have to remind myself, I'm like, okay, this is worth it to sit around here and just do this. It's hard, but it's definitely worth it. So 742. Oh, it was this trade right here. He did get me in. That's why. Because he got me in the bottom of here. I'll show you how this side looks. So the aggressive side, obviously you get more uh, arrows and stuff like this pumping in here as well. So man, that was a big drop. I remember watching this drop going, oh my goodness. I did take this sell right here because it's a different trade, but again, hybrid trade. So it got me in at 742. I had a buy order placed in about I think it was like 150 or 50 cents. I can't, or 125 maybe. Did shoot up, got me in pretty fast, and then that was a quick, easy trade for me, especially for waiting for such a long time. And then it kind of calmed down. It's like, okay, let's just trade these guys. The next trade didn't happen until 9:09, I think. So again, it's an hour and 15 minutes later. I had to wait. Now, if you look at how much money you make per hour, it's okay to wait, in my opinion. Here's the trade right there, and I'll show you on the aggressive side what I was looking at and what tipped me off for this trade. And I'm sitting here playing along and having fun doing this. Um, so here's 908. So I knew it was going to shoot up here, and then I had a buy order placed in at 78.75. Actually, I think it was up here. Can't remember which one got me in, but it got me in at, I wrote down 909, so it must got me on this bar. And then boom, the price shot up there, got me out. Easy money. The next one came at 942, so getting better, but only a half hour away. Again, these trades, the percentage of win is super duper high. Um, they're just sometimes the time span between is long, but they come in bunches too. So if you get one trade, I'm anticipating another trade fairly quickly. But until that first trade hits, it does take a while. So yeah, uh, just again, if you make figure out how much you make per hour and then go from there. So that's kind of how I figured today was going. Okay, so what I say, 942, which is just right back here, went flying by it. Oh yeah, so you get the red arrow at 946, but the price came down and got me in at 942, 87.50, shot down. And these are pretty quick trades for the most part, and got me out right there at 942. So again, I'm watching, I'm waiting for the indicators, and so this one came shooting down. I already had a sell order placed in, probably I can't remember exactly what it was. It was 83.25. Price came down, got me in, got me out pretty fast. These are usually quick trades. Like I don't wait around very long for these next trades. So then we hit 1006, 1008, and 1038. Okay, so I'm going to show you these guys. Here's 1006. Price came down. I was watching this one. I traded this guy, hit the buy button at 84.50. Price shot up there, got me out pretty fast. Same thing to sell. I was a little nervous because I don't like trading on the bottom support line, but I took it and it got me in and out pretty fast as well. The next one that we looked at was at 1038. And this was a buy. This was a very, it was, I mean, it wasn't the most clean buy I've ever had, but again, I was just following right along, just tracking along this thing. The price was shooting up and down. I had my buy order in actually on this little blue plus at 51. Price came shooting up and then got me out. So that was great. Uh, and then I want to show you the last three trades, and this is what I mean that they come in bunches. It's these guys right here. Okay, this is this is the let's see. Actually, it was this one didn't. I didn't catch that one. I don't think that was a trade. Yeah, this wasn't a trade. It was this one. It was the buy, the sell, and the buy again. These three right here. 20 minutes, three trades. I caught two of them. Roughly made a little over 500 bucks between these two. I did not cash this one because I was done. And then making videos, but I watched that go by and I was like, oh my goodness, there's another trade. So again, for example, for the aggressive side, I'm looking for this arrow to pop up and it was fairly clean. 82.75 entry point, boom, got me in, and then got me out pretty quickly. I think I made either 200 or 250 on this trade. Same thing at the bottom. Um, I had a sell order in at 57.50. This is I talk about bunches because these are 11:03, 11:12, 9 minutes apart, but hey, I'll take it all day long. And then the last one is at 11:21. So 11:20, the price was shooting up there. I had a buy order placed in. If no, I did not. That's right, I did not make this trade. I would have had a buy order placed in when this bar closed, and then at 74.75. I did watch this, but I did not take this trade. This one worked out great. No trade on this guy. Let's just go to the end of the day for what we have going on right now, and we can see if there's any other trades that popped up. This one actually, yeah, I watched this one. You would have got it in, and it did went up $3 or $4, which was plenty to get my minimum five ticks because it's just a quick hit trade. I watched this one as well at 12:14, 12:15, and so there's two more trades. They come in bunches. It's so weird that way. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. So first trade of the day, I went down negative $2,000. And then I ended the day positive 2,500. So I had a $4,500 swing with all those trades right there. So it's possible to recoup and recover. I just went with a trade that I was like high percentage wins. I wasn't trying to shoot for quick hits or crazy having trades and max the contracts, which I've done in the past. But this one, just I was like, I got to prove this out. And so I'm getting my way up to 1,000 trades to see a very strong percentage trade because I think 1,000 is a good base. Anything under that's circumstantial, and so it's so far doing great. I'm into it about a quarter of the way, so a little over 250 trades that I've watched and also participated in. And so that's what I got for you. Next video I'm going to do is the major trend video. So watch that one. The major trend video is kind of a cool one too. I like this trade. Again, it's another one that I am proving out, but I'll share it. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Say your prayers. Send good thoughts out to the universe. Do whatever you have to, because trading is tricky. But so far so good. Past 2 day total is over 5K, just one account. So yeah, not bad.